So I am on car number 7035. Let me see it. Let me see. I am on car number 7035, and I'm continuing my online documentary series. You see that? So like really, you've read my video description already, and I am like I am constantly followed and monitored by any age group. So they do like they like monitor me without a judge's like validation or clearance or allowance. Like for instance, since I'm on like this train, they do it like even from neighboring cars like this one. So it's crazy. How can you keep tabs on someone with like when you don't even have the judge, like a judge's authorization to do it? This is just so crazy because like a judge's authorization separates innocent behavior from like what a stalker does, because a stalker also doesn't believe in like going through like the court system or what have. So like yeah, this is just how like this is like what I go through basically every day. So like the last batch basically did the same thing, because the consistency of this is like people keeping tabs on me when they don't even have like clearance from a judge, meaning like no judge has ever had the opportunity to look at my profile, especially when it comes to my mental health, like the status of my mental health record. So like really, you see this? So it's crazy. So like really, like I already know that they're going to like text whomever regardless about me. So like they can try to play the fool in front of me, but they will continue to do what they have already decided to do. So the thing is, if they end up in front of a judge along with whoever they are depending on for legal safety, what will both of them, how would both of them react in front of that judge? Like whether they are left like standing or sitting. Oh, and by the way, like every one of like these unsolicited followers and monitors, they are hypersensory, so they have strong hearing, strong everything. So, but I'm still continuing on, because really the one who hacked me should have registered me between 2019 and 2020 in the court system, so that a judge would be able to have an opportunity to actually look at my profile, especially when it comes to the status of my mental health. But guess what? That hasn't happened because I haven't been registered in the court system. So I am wondering, like this is why I'm wondering who keeps sending people like the ones in front of me, and even in the neighboring cars, like to like basically monitor me so that they can send text messages to whomever about me. Who has? Because no judge has has like solidified this behavior. So like I'm wondering who keeps sending me these people. Like, and it doesn't matter what age group they fall into, from the young to the middle age to the old. I mean, like who keeps sending me these people to keep tabs on me? So like really, since a judge hasn't had the opportunity to read my profile, especially when it comes to my mental health status, where are they coming from, and on what legal stance do they have? Because like really, whether on like the thing of me being compliant cannot be applied in this situation. Because number one, I haven't been told anything. So really, this means that I'm not made aware of what's going on. So how can anything be said about me now if I haven't been told anything before? Like what to look out for, or what have you, like how to react and stuff, especially when a judge hasn't sent such so-called authority to helicopter over me. So since a judge is all about maintaining like the laws and what have you, like what kind of thing are these people standing on? Are they about the law? Because if so, how can they be about the law when a judge hasn't even heard about how they choose to like treat me, or like why they are even following me? Because like really, they even do it as a family. They like make this thing into a family affair, and it's crazy. Because like really, I am constantly monitored and texted about within each second. So when people get off, that means that they have already done their so-called shifts on me. So the ones who come on just start their shifts on me. But the thing is, no one knows about their so-called co-workers. So no one knows what transpired before they've started their shifts. And I'm like, look, I'm not going to tolerate this when like a judge hasn't solidified anything. I haven't been told by anyone, not even by a lawyer, like what's going to like happen to me next. So yeah, this is just how it is. Like, I mean, no, this is just how it has been ever since I was hacked. Because even prior to the hacking, I wasn't brought through any kind of legalism. So it's crazy. But you know what? I'm just continuing on regardless, because it's like like with every new batch of unsolicited followers and monitors, they don't even know what took place back then. They can only depend on hearsay. And like really, how can anyone depend on hearsay when it comes to like identity theft? How can anyone depend on any report when it comes to like to someone going through identity theft? So really, none of these people have been trained to like identify reports that have been through like identity theft. So they might as well just admit that they're keeping tabs on me just to pay their bills or to fill their refrigerators. I mean, like, because enough is enough. Don't fool with me. Don't. Not in this way. Because really, you've read what you've read, but guess what? That's just identity theft. So, like, really, identity theft doesn't come with a judge's clearance or like awareness. So, really, I don't know who keeps sending me people like the ones in front of me to keep tabs on me. It's crazy. So, like, if the shoe were to be on the other foot, then, like, they would not be like complacent or what have you. They would just be like, oh, I have this and that, and how can you call this safe when such and such and such? So I'm just continuing on, and I do thank the highly skilled and those who run the court system for reacting on my behalf. Because as you can see, families are involved. So since I'm not the person to actually look to for help, guess what? I'm speaking out because I don't know what, I haven't been trained to take care of anyone's family. I mean, I've just been through an identity theft, so really I don't know what has been said about me. But guess what? What's mandatory hasn't been done, which is to get clearance from a judge to actually be able to follow me and take notes on me in whichever way, so that like such behavior can be separate from the behavior of a stalker. That's why stalking is illegal. Because like a stalker also have similar beliefs as the ones around me. So like really, because they're not, like a stalker doesn't have to be hands-on when it comes to whoever he or she is targeting. So enough with all of this. Like enough is enough. Because who has told these people to actually like build like a life on this kind of behavior? Like this shouldn't even be an option. It should not even be an option. So yeah, I mean, you see how many people are just caught up in this. So, I mean, because it is ongoing. And like if their text messages on me were to be questioned by a judge, they wouldn't know what to say. They wouldn't. They would just start saying, more than likely start saying like, oh, I have these priorities to take care of, so I didn't know. I mean, like, really, what judge would just be like, okay, go ahead, you can continue on? No. So really, I'm not involved in what they're doing. I'm not. So enough with this. Enough is enough. And since they want to like continue on in this behavior, then their records are on the line. Because what person who runs the court system will like just let this thing pass by? They don't see me in their system, but like they're not, I'm sure that they're not trained to just leave this so-called mistake out and just move on to another name. Because my name and everything about me should be in their system by now, but it's not. So I don't know what point. And I can't train that. So I don't know what kind of point they're trying to make, because I don't see any authority, any level of authority. I mean, like, really, a judge's say should have come about between 2019 and 2020, not in the year of 2023. So really, if any one of them get a dreadful knock on their doors like by people who are able to like have them in front of a judge, then I better not be looked for. Because really, who told them to like pay attention to me in this way? No one has. So out of everything that they could be doing right now, they chose this one. Out of everything, they don't even know how to make sure that they have clearance from a judge to keep tabs on me like this. They just have their reasons for doing it. So really, what's mandatory has been looked on last. So enough is enough. If they get in trouble, it wouldn't be my fault.